Bulldog fans, welcome to Inside the Huddle, the podcast that brings you the heart and soul of Rolla Bulldogs high school sports.
Thanks, everyone coming. Big crowd. Thanks, Coach Miller, Coach Parker. I know it's a big day before first game. Thanks for showing up. We're here to celebrate with Colton on his big signing day. Colton's been a three-year varsity starter for us here at Rolla. He's a three-time All-District player and a two-time All-State outfielder. He's a multi-sport athlete, which we think is very important. Okay? He's been a two- and a three-sport athlete his entire career here. We think it's what's made him special. It's what's helped him become the athlete he is. All right, we're proud of him. Congratulations on going to Nebraska. Best of luck. And we got one more big year to go.
All right, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Huddle, brought to you by Romo Athletics and powered by our title sponsor, Phelps County Bank. Let's give a big shout out to them. Phelps County Bank, they are 100% only employee owned. They are bankers by day, they're Bulldog fans by night. And again, they're not just 100% employee owned, they're 100% community champions. Appreciate everything they do. So here we are tonight. This is season 3, episode 37. It's a special one because here we got two-time All-State Bulldog Center Fielder, Colton Petersmith, who has just signed to play baseball at Division I Power, the Big Ten, Nebraska Cornhuskers.
Yep.
Hey, thanks for joining us, CP.
Yep, anytime.
Man, that's awesome, man. So this is kind of cool, especially for me, is with this senior class. You know, I started coaching you, dude. I don't know what it was, kindergarten, first grade. It was a long time ago.
Yeah,
right?
It's close around that.
Yeah, baseball, football. Of course, baseball I wasn't doing much coaching.
No, yeah.
But
You coached one game. You coached that one. Remember?
I had
everybody got thrown out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
you
that would have been
stepped in.
me. That's
Yep.
right. That is right. I gave sunflower seeds and nicknames. That was kind of my specialty. So, man, that exciting. Again, signed with Nebraska, University of Nebraska. Let's talk a little bit about your time here at Rolla High School. And, you know, I was saying to a couple coaches the other day that I think you're arguably one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rolla High School. When you look at, you know, you're a 4-year letterman in football. You'll be a 4-year letterman in baseball this year.
Yep.
2-year letterman in basketball. You had an injury in there. You're a 2-time All-State baseball player. You're looking at the records for kick returns, punt return things that's going to be coming out. Hopefully they got some research on that. Multiple All-District awards. If you would have done track, which makes fit in.
I'm thinking about doing it this year, right?
I'm gonna tell you right now, you would be like state level on that.
I am
too.
thinking about doing it this year.
It is like freakishly electric. So man, I just went through a whole bunch of stats right there. So talk about what it's been like playing and being a multi-sport athlete here at Rolla High School.
Well, you know, my freshman year playing football, I was playing with my guys, freshman team, and there was a couple injuries up in varsity, and you know, we got called up. Me, Ethan, Hayden, and Murph, Easton Smith. We got called up, and you know, I wasn't really planning on playing, but like I was there just to just feel how it was, and so what goes on, and then more injuries happen, and then I'm playing against Kickapoo, like one of the best teams in the conference. We're in the Ozark Conference. One of the best teams there. They corners are very good, and so that was probably one of the most nervous I've ever been in my entire sports career. And then football freshman year was amazing because I played for varsity the rest of the year, and then started varsity. Yes, I did start varsity. And then freshman year basketball, I played on the JV team a little bit. That was very fun. Played with Jensen. He just signed to Angelo State for baseball. And then baseball freshman year, I also started varsity. I played right field. That was very fun. That was a fun experience. And then I went into summer first year with the Nationals. That was my first year with the Nationals. I actually traveled a lot that year. I think we went to Georgia. We went to Florida a couple times. Yeah, it was all over the place, but it was
travel ball parents. They get crazy.
They do. Yeah, my mom's definitely one of them. But that was very good. That was a step up in my baseball career. I feel like from going from the Tigers to the Nationals, and then my sophomore year, football. I had a shoulder injury that I had to get taken care of, but it got worse my sophomore year during football. So I was out about half of the season for that. And then I missed basketball season that year. And so I was just recovering and whatnot. And then also we had there was the surgery on the 17th. And so I was actually planning on trying to play the rest of the season for football, but I would have missed a lot of baseball. So I missed basketball and a little bit of football, but I was back just in time for baseball. I mean, I didn't play the field the first half, but then the second half I played. So I mean,
because being the shoulder injury is one of those.
It was limited. It was very limited, and I definitely wasn't myself out there because it was a little nerve wracking. Yeah. But yeah, and then my sophomore or going into junior year for summer, I that was 16U. That was when I really stepped onto the scene. I feel like, and so we I mean, same tournaments, Georgia. We went to Tennessee.
And still at the nationals.
Still at the nationals, yes. And then after that, I started talking to some coaches. I started talking to them, and then also I had Nebraska obviously, and then I had a couple other Power 4 schools, and then started talking to them, and then I started going on the visits my junior year of football during football season. So I went to a bunch of football games, obviously. So I went to the Nebraska Colorado game. That was a crazy experience. That was ridiculous. And then I just went on other visits like TCU and then Mizzou and all that, but Nebraska really stood out to me. And so that's who I kind of was thinking from just the very get-go was Nebraska because I just felt most at home there. And then junior football season, I played receiver. I didn't play much defense, but I got in there towards the end. Junior season was very fun because I played with the senior class that year. Yeah. They were kind of like brothers to me. Literally kind of like brothers because Cam and Chase and all them. And so I played with them, and that was a tough loss to Campton in the district final, but we gave it our all. I feel like we could have taken maybe a little more seriously, but I feel like we for the most part gave it our all. And then also I played basketball my junior year. That was fun. That was really fun. Definitely kept me in shape. And I don't know. I just love playing basketball. It's one of the top ones for me. But I decided to take it off this year just to get ready for baseball season. And then also junior basketball, what is the one the Republic tournament? Yeah. That's probably one of the best tournaments I've ever been to, even including the baseball tournaments. Yeah. We that Republic one is just
it's fun. It's fun. Tournament. It's plus you guys are hanging out there for 3 nights in a row. And,
yeah, hanging out with all my friends. And so then junior year baseball, we had a pretty solid team, I feel like, and I think we maybe above 500, maybe 16 and 15 or something like that, something close to around that. I know we played about 30-ish games, but we got bumped up to Class 6, and so that put through a little notch into our schedule, but it didn't hurt the worst for us because we were the 5 seed. Lafayette was the 4 seed. Mm-hmm. We went to Lafayette and we beat them pretty good. I think 10-4 or something like that.
Yeah, you took care of business.
Yeah, we definitely weren't messing around there because we knew we could beat them. And then the next day, actually, that was the last day of school. We played Parkway South at Parkway South. We just watched the Eureka Marquette game before that. Eureka won. Eureka was very good last year, but we played Parkway South, and I feel like that was a very good game. I feel like that was one of our better games, not playing wise, but we just stayed in. Yeah. I felt like at one point we were just dang, we're gonna lose, but then we stayed in it. We got a couple runs here and there, and then I remember Jack actually went to catch the ball and he dropped it, and then he picked it back up and threw the kid out at third, and I was hyped. That was absolutely hyped. That was for the third out to get I think there was a runner on first and second. Yeah. And so he got him out, and the runner didn't score, and so that was electric. That was awesome. But we unfortunately fell short by one run. I think 5-4 or something like that. It was a good game. Yeah, it was close. And then this summer was crazy. I was traveling across the state, obviously, and then I got invited to go to a major league scout organization thing. Not organization, but it was a showcase. Mm-hmm. That was at Kansas City at the Royal Stadium. That was
Nice.
that was awesome.
Kauffman Stadium.
Yeah,
Man. Got the fountains back there.
Yeah, when I was there, I stepped onto the field and I was like, man, this is not this is awesome. And so the water was running too. So like, and so that we had that, and that was right after one of my tournaments in Georgia, or in Alabama. And so we were from Alabama, and then right after Alabama, we went straight to Georgia, like within a day. Like that day, we lost in Alabama. Then that day, we were in Georgia for the next tournament the next day. And so we left Georgia. We had to leave early to go to that scouting thing, and then also probably 3 days after the MLB scouting thing, I got invited to the NTDP, the National Team Development Program for Team USA. That was down in Cary, North Carolina. That was awesome. That was a great experience. And so that was awesome. And then I actually flew by myself. That was all like nothing. That was just me, no family, nothing there. And so I mean that was a crazy experience because I was playing with someone like there was 2028, 2027, and 2026 there, and I was playing with someone like I was playing with the number one player in the 2028 class, Dexter McLeon Jr. I was playing with Levi Leathers.
Did his dad play football for the Rams?
Yep, his dad did play football.
Dexter McLeon,
yep.
I remember him, man.
And then Levi Lathers, he just committed to Arkansas for baseball. He's very good at football. He's ranked in Texas, like top 10 quarterback in Texas for his grade. And then I roomed with Charlie Sarsfield. He's from Illinois, Iowa. And he just committed to Arkansas as well. So that was pretty cool to know, just to room with him, because me and him were kind of on like the same level, lefty, very fast. He was 2027 though, but he just committed to Arkansas. I know that, but definitely throughout this whole journey of just summer ball and school ball, I've made a lot of friends, friends. Like some friends I never even would have known, like if I wasn't for baseball. And so like it's been a crazy experience, and I mean I'm definitely thankful for it.
I was gonna say, it's a great experience for everything you said, and the family supporting you, all that, because again, a lot of stuff going on that, the travel, the amount of time you put into showing up. But again, the experiences you get that now kind of prepare you, because that's so different than high school.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a lot more like what you're going to see when you head off to college, and you have this other group of people you got to get used to.
Yeah,
it's cool. So, talk to us a little bit about what type of degree are you thinking about pursuing at university?
I'm thinking about getting a graphic design, majoring in graphic design, and then getting a business degree. I mean, business is one of those where you can just do just about anything, but graphic design, I love doing that stuff. Like for the baseball team, I do those graphics for the baseball team. I did one of my signed graphics just yesterday in class and stuff, but that the graphic design stuff is I like it. It's like very calming. So like if I'm not able to like go hit anywhere, I'll draw, or I'll do some graphic design stuff, because it just like, I don't know, like soothes my brain. It's nice.
And if you can go the business degree with that, allows you to look at a future career, expand on that, and then you can always tie that back into the sports side too, which is a cool thing.
Yeah.
Favorite baseball memory here at Rolla?
My favorite baseball memory, definitely last year against Lafayette. That was an amazing game. I mean, we weren't projected to win, but we came out guns a-blazing, man. That was definitely one of my better baseball memories. Just because, like, I don't know, it's just nice knowing that you just upset the higher seed with your boys. Like everybody, I feel like Rolla baseball has been like always the underdog, and so that's one that will be in my memories for the rest of my life. That's just cool.
So, what about favorite sports memory outside of baseball?
Favorite sports memory. Let's see.
Or school memory. Anything could be.
Yeah.
It has to be with Rolla High School.
Rolla High School. Yep.
Outside of baseball.
Okay. My freshman year at the Republic tournament, we went to the mall, and so we walked into this hot sauce place, and there was this thing pointing down, arrow pointing down, and it was like the world's hottest hot sauce. And you didn't have to pay to like try it, but you had to sign a waiver. So me and Caden Mertens, we did that, and that was awesome. Not the mouth on fire awesome, but just like, man, I just tried the world's hottest hot sauce. I mean, my mouth was probably on fire for a solid 30 minutes, but I had to make sure I went and bought some homemade ice cream in the mall. That helped it, but yeah, but that's definitely a good memory. And then also just the Republic tournament, just staying there my freshman and junior year. But football, just everything with football. Practice outside, listen to music, making Coach Heflin mad, all that stuff. I mean, it's just been awesome.
So, did you ever? I mean, were you ever consider? I mean, I know baseball's kind of been your life, but again, being such a gifted athlete and everything else, did you ever really think about, hey, maybe I should play football?
I recently I have, yes. I was gonna think about trying to walk on to the Nebraska football team just to like return punts and kicks and stuff. And I don't know, that's still in the back of my mind, but it's kind of like went away a little bit. But I think it would have been awesome to play football. I feel like if I would have taken it a little more seriously, I definitely could have done some stuff in football
Yeah,
too.
because you think about your size, you're
Yeah, 6'1"
one-ish. You got your speeds about my speed.
Yeah.
Something.
You're maybe a little faster, but
Well, on my scooter.
yeah.
My old man scooter,
Yeah.
maybe. So you got all that going. I mean, it's yeah. And I'm looking at that in your hands, your ability, your losing. I said absolutely electric every time you touch the football. And man,
Yeah.
I had so much fun kind
I
of
love
following those games and
football,
shit,
yeah.
And but I definitely understand when you talk about longevity of careers, baseball.
Yeah.
Probably
That
better
is true,
shot on
yes,
that.
yeah.
Hey, before we get into some other questions, I got to take a look at some of our sponsors. So we have, we already talked about Phelps County Bank, title sponsor. Appreciate them. We have a new sponsor coming on, Home Sweet Mo Properties. They're going to be sponsoring our spotlight episodes from here on out. Get a hold of them for all your real estate needs. Do a lot of great stuff, and not just with the land and property, but also with some of the houses that they'll put together. Kobe Juan Skills Academy,
Yep.
two-time All-State Bulldog. Gotta love him. In full bloom, Jackie Mrazowitz, she's here tonight. Put up her backdrop rental. The balloon decor does such a great job. Appreciate that. I'd always like to give a shout out to JP Maxwell, the season ticket 104.9 Tuesdays 5 to 6. You can tune in there, and I talk about Bulldog stuff. I always like to give CP a shout out on that stuff as well. All right, so here we are. We're winding this stuff down. So what's your greatest attribute of a baseball player?
What is mine, or just like in
Yours.
general?
Yours.
Mine?
What do you think it is?
Definitely my speed.
Definitely the speed.
Definitely my speed.
And again, so you're looking at center field at Nebraska.
Yep.
Okay? And that's their senior. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Cool. So so your mom and dad are both pretty athletic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. So where'd you get the speed from, mom or dad? Who's watching? Who's watching?
I don't even know.
Okay,
Probably my dad.
Mom's on
My
dad.
dad.
Dad's right there. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's dad. Okay. So where'd you get your competitiveness?
Definitely my mom. Just about anything is a competition with her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna extend this out. Okay, this isn't just mom and dad now. Now we're going to the family.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we got some grandparents in here, so they
Yeah.
may have something to say about this.
Yeah.
Because again, what I remember is the little talent shows when you were young, and I wish I would have brought up those videos of you doing some of your break dance and little moves you would do. I think you might have done Beat It or Thriller, something like Jackson.
Oh yeah.
Who's the best dancer in the family? I mean, it could be you. I don't know, but I mean, Benty. I mean,
shoot.
I don't know.
Benty doesn't even get out of his room.
Oh, okay.
So, probably my Uncle Dayton. Yeah.
Uncle Dayton.
He did gymnastics. He was very athletic too. So yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. That's cool. That. So if I'm not playing a sport,
I'll
what are you doing?
probably drawing.
Drawing.
Playing my PlayStation.
Yeah.
I like to fish every now and then.
Favorite PlayStation game? What do you got logged in there?
2K and Fortnite right now. Okay. 2K and Fortnite. Yep. I play MLB The Show every now and then. Yep. And then yeah, that's about it.
Favorite food?
Shoot. I like pasta.
Pasta.
I like peanut butter and jellies too.
Like peanut butter and jelly?
Yeah.
So you got the PB&J, and then we go with the pasta. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe sushi. Some sushi.
Yeah. So do you like sit down or take out?
It depends on who the sit down is with.
Good call. Good call. That's a good one. What's the go-to song on your playlist for pregame?
I like just about anything by Travis Scott.
Travis Scott.
Yeah.
That is.
I like some like calmer stuff like SZA.
SZA.
It gets my mind like not like super like oh my gosh like but like it like calms it.
Focus.
You know?
Yeah.
I like some of that.
So what about post game? So they had the big win. Then what are you gonna go to?
Post game, shoot, just about whatever is like
Neil
popular.
Diamond, Barry Manilow.
Yeah, probably some like Nickelback or
Oh,
something.
Nickelback, yeah. Because every song's the same with Nickelback.
Yep.
All right. So, what's your ideal pregame? So, if it's on your leisure, you got your pregame. Do you have a routine you do? Do you have any type of superstition?
I'm not much of a superstition type of guy, but the night before I'll always pick out my drip when I'm aware. I'll do that. So I guess maybe that's a superstition, but I always do that the night before. Gotta make sure I try it on, try it on, look in the mirror, make sure I look good, presentable for the field. For pregame, I'll listen to some music. I'll throw some music on. I'll stretch, but before every game, to get my eyes right, I'll juggle 3 baseballs and get my hand-eye coordination right. I don't know, eye black maybe.
I'm just making, he really does that, right? He's not like
No, I actually do that.
Because, dude, I'm just like saying, I'm like, I can see like just throwing me one and then having me. Oh yeah.
no, I actually do that. And then
get your eye black right.
Yeah, got to get my eye black right. Get some cuts in, play some catch, do some band workouts. Just get loose before the game. I'll maybe sometimes throw the football. That'll really get my arm warm for the game. But maybe get some nice snacks. I always have candy in the dugout with me at all times.
Anyone else have snacks in the dugout that have better snacks or anything?
No, nobody ever has better snacks than me. But Ruger has some snacks sometimes.
Okay, Ruger.
Yeah.
So what advice do you have for a young player starting out? I mean, you got your little brother that's he's in junior high now.
Yeah.
Let's take back those kids that are looking at going on travel teams and they're do stuff. What was your advice to them?
I would always just say be yourself. Like never try to change how you play or just who you are for like a coach. If the coach doesn't like it, he doesn't like it. And, I mean, you always find a coach that will like you, but I'd say always just try your hardest. Like never be like, okay, I can take this off, but always being like, I have to give it my all, as if somebody's always watching you. Like, because I mean, you never know. There could be somebody at your practice watching you play or just watching how you just how you are, like your emotions. I'd say always keep your cool too. Like never let the game get the best of you. Like it's a game. Every sport, everybody fails. So, but I'd say keep your composure.
It's a good one. Good one. How do you want to be remembered here at Rolla High School? Again, you have a great career, multi-sport stuff. How do you want to be remembered?
I want to be remembered as one of the better baseball players. I want to be remembered as the best football and baseball player to ever come through Rolla High School. That's how I want to be.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. That's a good one. All right. Any shout outs you want to give to anybody?
Shout out my family. Shout out God. Shout out, let's see, Coach Jack. Shout out Coach Kelly. Coach Kelly. That was on my USA baseball team, Coach. All my friends for pushing me, making me my best. Shout out Mason for getting my flicks right. That's good.
Nice.
Always got to have my flicks right. Shoot, who else? That's about
That's it. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, man, CP, appreciate you. Everything you've done here is, man, it's been such a pleasure to watch you play. Again, it's not just from watching you play since you were young and having that kind of connection, but then being up in the booth and calling the games and watching what you do, watch you get the crowd excited, just the impact you have on so many. Man, it's been so cool, man. Appreciate everything. Yeah. And man, it's going to be great things going on. Going off to college. You still got your fall or spring baseball season, and then on to college. So it's going to be a lot of excitement for you, and you're going to do great, man.
Also, shout out my coaches.
Shout out your coaches.
All my coaches.
Got them all.
Yep.
All right, so there we go. Thanks a lot for joining us. Again, thanks for CP Colton Petersmith. Congratulations on signing at the University of Nebraska.
Thank you.
All right, from inside the huddle to the heart of the game. We'll see you next time.